All right, looks like the players have lagged, and Naomi has won. You are watching the point match of the inaugural NAPT 10-ball Invitational Division 1 Women's Pro event. At the table racking is Naomi Williams. Her opponent is Karen Corr. Naomi hails from Toronto, Canada. She has no sponsors to speak of. Might want to sponsor. We get a finish here. It's a pro event. Something to think about. She, for accommodations to her credit, are the 2016 Canadian champ. She is also a 9-time Canadian champ, whether it be 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, whatever games they play up there. But she won. She was this year's winner. Her opponent, Karen Corr, probably needs no introduction, but I'm going to tell you who she is anyway. His nickname is the Irish Invader. Karen Corr has been playing in the United States for well over a decade. You've seen her play many, many matches on ESPN with the WPBA. Where is my Karen Corr stuff? Karen is currently residing in Philadelphia. She plays out of Baltimore City Q's, and she'd like us to recognize her 2016 Super Billiard Expo win. She's got so many of them that, we got to pick one, and so we decided to go with the most recent. So, we're Railbirds.
Yes, we are.
And we're coming to you live from Breaker Sky Lounge in Herndon, Virginia. My name is Sherry.
Hey, I'm Kevin. So this is the North American Pool Tour.
Yes.
Your inaugural 10-ball invitational.
Yeah, I went through all that.
You did?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I did. Yep.
I was just chatting with Suyan a little bit. What a fantastic match that was.
Yes, it was. Did she tell you?
She did. Yeah, she was really second guessing herself whether that 6-9 combination was the right shot, and I thought it was. I thought she had to go for that shot.
I absolutely thought so too.
I didn't see any alternative. But her pre-shot routine, it's an aiming system, something called center to edge aiming system, which I think I've heard of it, but I don't really know what it is.
That's I've heard of it, and I've been taught a little bit about it, but I've never really used it. It was one that was really hard for me to see. Oh, I didn't know she could get out of there hitting it straight.
Eagle eye.
I thought she was going to have to go with the 2 rails into it, then come out.
Yeah, she hit that nice.
So it's the center edge.
Center to edge.
Center to edge.
Yeah, she actually says she doesn't like it. She thinks it messes her up.
She seems to use it quite well.
Right.
Nice shot. Oh.
Oh.
By its nails.
She wouldn't have liked that shot in the 2 anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what she was going to do with that.
I'd probably just run out from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the 2 ball right there by the cue ball.
Well, thank you. Thank you, man. Well, appreciate that. Running it around.
She's hit that sweet.
Yeah, she did. No fear in that stroke.
So what do you think? Some bottom left, come around 2 rails out of there towards the middle of the table for the 3?
She can go forward too with
Or go
some
forward.
length between the 8-10.
Between the 8-10, just have to make sure you don't go a little too far towards that 6-4.
Yeah. Well, that's the way she's looking at going here. Just going forward. Oh, she's
She
fun
went way
enough to go.
Went way forward.
Yeah. I got her completely around the 8.
She's left this hanging in the pocket. She's blocked by the 8, but Karen should still make this. The tricky part is getting that cue ball back out of there, up for the 3.
Yeah. Is Lou enjoying himself over there?
I assume so. I haven't talked to him.
Sitting on the rail. And out. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Never a doubt.
Not a 1.
Not in her mind, anyway.
So yeah, that definitely looks like that 4 goes in the side.
Oh, yeah. Every day and twice on Sunday. And you know what today is?
Sunday,
Uh-huh.
all day long. So she doesn't do anything special with the cue ball. She can just roll this in.
Come back out towards the 4. She doesn't want that to go too far because she's got to get over for that 5. Does a 4 go in the corner? She can still shoot it in the side and come back out. Or you draw out of it and shoot the 5 in the other side.
Yeah, I think she's going to drift out to the center of the table. No, back for the side. Okay. Possibly that 6 was in the way to drift to the center.
Is she gonna have to draw this?
I
Can
think
she
she
draw
can.
it down,
I
slide
think
off
she
down the
can-
rail?
Yeah, I think she can drag it up the rail.
Just like that.
She wants this to not get straight.
Yeah, well, she's fine. She's on the rail.
Oh.
She's not straight.
She has angle.
Yeah, she's got the angle to go to the side rail and into the line of the 8 ball.
Yeah, a little bit of spin. A little bit of high right.
And bring it right into that line. So now she can either punch this forward a little bit and shoot the 9 in the side, which can be a little bit dangerous, or she can pull it back and shoot the 9 in the other corner.
Yeah, I think she's coming back to the middle of the table.
That is a nice
Perfect.
shot. Slide off of it and 10 in the same hole.
Yep, yep.
This is race to 7, both sides. You're watching the point match. In the background is the match for 4th place. The loser of this will go face the winner of that match.
Karen Corr takes first game. Nice run out.
It is a true double elimination event, so whoever wins this match will have to be beat twice. And I like that. I don't like the add a couple of games and make it a longer race, or if I get to 7 before you do, we add 3 more game, things that some of the people do around the country. If I come into a double elimination tournament, I expect to have to be beat twice to lose.
You're exactly right. I agree with that.
So I'm really happy they're doing that in a true random draw, no
Yeah,
seeding, no guaranteed buys.
And the person who comes through the loser side, they're red hot. They're in the heat of battle. They're ready to go. And the person on the winner side, they've been sitting around a while. It takes a while to get back into gear.
Mm-hmm.
So that extra set is your buffer, so that Gives you time to get warmed back up again.
Yeah, I almost would probably behoove you to go get in a quick set with somebody while you're waiting for the match for third to play.
And some people do that.
And if your name's Louis Vieira, you go sleep up against the wall. 9 in the side.
9 in the side.
Is she going to get a shot? She can see it. I don't know if it's a shot, but she can see the 1.
She can see the 1. I wouldn't exactly call it a shot.
Does it go on the side? Exactly. What's another hour and a half when you've been playing for 3 days? I didn't see if she called it or if she's playing safe.
No, she's coming off the edge of the 1. She's playing safe.
Putting cue ball down,
Down
2
behind.
rails behind the 7.
Yep.
Nice
And
speed.
she's got there. Nice shot.
6. Is that the 6? The 6 and the 7 make a nice little wall there. And she's going to come 1 rail to the side rail over for the 1 of this bottom rail. Oh, she's jumping. She's going airborne, ladies and gentlemen. She's got shorty in her hand.
Wow, she's able to get past that 6 to hit the 1.
Holy crikey.
She had like a third of a ball to hit. Yes, this is the hot seat match on the near table, and on the far table over there, they're playing for 4th place. It's a B-side match. Loser of that match over there gets 4th.
Yes. See. Payouts. Ooh. Why didn't I play in this tournament again? Oh, yeah, I ain't hit a ball in 4 weeks. That's why.
And how long has it been since you hit a ball on a 9-foot table?
Only 4 months.
That's it?
No, I don't even think it's been that many.
Well, in that case, I think your chances of winning this are about 50%.
Either I do or I don't.
Either you do or you don't.
Yeah, but you can't win if you don't play.
Chances are 50-50.
Yep.
That's the way I view it whenever I enter something. Yeah, 50-50. Either I win it or I don't.
She's looking at kicking into the back of this if she can make it. And if not, where is she going to be playing it? What side, how much of the side of that 1 does she want to catch?
Yeah, it's just gonna.
She's changed her mind. She's called it up in the corner. Not upper left-hand corner. The short rail kick, kicking into it with it, the rail so close like that. A lot of people don't see that angle very easily. She wants that ball to get past the side.
And
It did.
just got past it.
Yeah, so Karen's looking at either probably a bank here or a cross side or a safety.
Oh, that one is, so close to the pocket. They tend to bank a little funny there, hitting at the end of the rail.
Yeah. And a lot of that has to probably do with the end of the rail, and if there's shims in the pocket where they meet.
Well, there's always going to be at least one. Just
So
playing safe.
Karen knows this, and she's like, I'm just going to play this simple little safety.
I'm not falling for it. I'm going to keep playing safe until you give me something I like, or until you run out on me.
Naomi's got really good eyes, and she's down there squinting at this to see if she can see the edge of it.
Well, she's shooting this like she can see it.
I can. No,
Okay, now she's going to swerve
she's
it a
gonna
little.
swerve, do a little swerve.
Nope.
And when she hits this, the ball will actually go to the right a little bit first.
Yeah, it'll squirt out and then curve back in.
It'll squirt to the right and then curve
she's-
into the 1.
Yeah, she's got her jump cue now.
Now she's got out Willie.
Really happy.
Just a simple little hop, skip, and a...
And a jump?
Oh, yeah. That's what it is. Did she call it over there?
No, I think she was playing it in the side.
All right, so this is now Karen's option. I'm thinking she's going to accept it.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say she accepts this table as it is.
Yeah.
And doesn't pass it back.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking she's not going to pass it back. I might, you know, if this wasn't quite so serious a match and I was playing in it, I might say option. Oh wait, no, this isn't a ring game. That's what you do in a ring game. You wouldn't want to do that in a match like this that, you know, could be sharking. And we had it come up earlier today where it seemed that somebody forgot that they had the option.
Was that today or was that yesterday?
I think it was today. It might have been last night.
I think
The days are running together.
Yeah, it seems to me like that was yesterday, but yes, there was an instance where the player didn't realize they had the option.
Yeah, and they were hooked and they shot anyway, and I
think they jumped at it.
yeah. She wants that ball to slow down.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And this she can just follow to the end rail and back up to the center. She's looking at shooting the 5 in the side.
I don't know about all that.
I think. Well, who am I to second guess?
Yeah, this is Karen Corr. No, if you can hold it up like that, yeah, why not? Shoot it in the side, shoot it up in the corner. Whichever one you feel more comfortable with. You know, she is so tiny. It really, you know, when they say tell you TV puts, you know, weight on you.
I was thinking that exact same thing.
And
she looks much tinier in person.
Yes.
Television definitely adds more than 10 pounds on Karen.
Yeah. Oh no. Just hit the point of the side pocket with a little bit too much pace, and it shot it right back out at her.
Left this thin cut on the 5 for Naomi.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with BMA. I think I would have shot that ball up in the table, or up the corner, the 5.
I thought she had a good angle on the 4 to follow to the end rail and then back to the center of the table for the 5 in the same corner.
Well, maybe she's under that philosophy. You don't move the cue ball any more than you absolutely have to.
Well, she's going to get a second chance at this rack.
Yeah, reprieve. 6 on the side. She's drawn out off this a little bit. Yep, 6 or up in the corner. I think now you shoot it up in the corner.
I think she's going to shoot this in the corner, yes. And yeah, because that's where the cue ball's going to hit on the rail, right where she was standing to look at her, checking her angle on the 7.
Yeah, and you know that other shot in the side pocket has nothing to do with her choice to shoot this ball up in the corner. It's because it's the proper shot.
Absolutely.
Most of the time, I'm not in Karen's brain or anything, but these top players, they dust it off. It's gone out of their, you know, the miss.
They just evaluate
done.
They just evaluate what's the best shot in this situation.
Yeah.
Shooting that in the corner was the best shot for that situation.
Yeah, when she misses the ball, what did I do? Okay, that's what I did. Move on. Learn from the experience. If you need to adapt or adjust, like for a bank or something like that, you do that, and then it never happened. It's gone out of their mind.
She wanted to draw this a little bit more, but she should be okay. She probably hit this with just a little bit of inside English and come back across for the 10 in the same corner as the 8. Like so.
Yeah. I think we've seen this cut shot on the 10 about 100 times this weekend.
Is that all?
Well, you know, we're only streaming 4 or 5 matches a day.
Right.
So, yeah, only about 100.
Okay.
Nice shot by Karen.
Nice shot.
Yeah, Mixoc, Karen she can really bring it. There's a reason why we have to ask her. You can't just go and dig something up on the internet and to introduce Karen Corr because you'd be talking for the whole match. If you wanted to talk about all of her achievements and
Go read off her Wikipedia page.
Yeah. And, you know, I think I was saying earlier, what a great ambassador this woman is for the sport. She's taken pictures with everybody, and, you know, her and Janet were this weekend. But, you know, she doesn't stick her nose up in the air and walk past you because she can run out and you can't. She's talking to everybody. Very nice, very calm voice.
Mm-hmm.
And just a very sweet woman and can play.
She's a player.
Uh-huh.
All right, Naomi's break. She hits him so hard.
Yes, she does. It's whacking ball goes.
Oh, she took something off at that time.
Yeah, she did, and she still made a ball. She's been coming up, having issues coming up with a shot a little bit, hasn't she?
And she's made 2 balls on the break.
And she's hooked.
And hooked onto 1. Can she see this to make it rail first? No, I don't like rail first. Never mind. Forget I said that. I'll go back and delete that out of the commentary.
What, the rail first?
Yeah. Now I gotta delete that too?
Dang it.
All this work, extra work you're giving me for post-production.
It's got to keep you on your toes. Make sure you catch it all. Yeah, she's pushing out.
Yep.
Naomi just called push.
Where do you push out to? Push out to? Oh, put to a jump shot, of course. Should I move that 10 away a little
Move
bit?
the 10 away from the deuce. Open it up a little bit.
Oh, she's definitely getting this one back.
Yeah, and it's setting right on the magic rack. Right in one of the divots.
Yeah, she's not going to be jumping this one.
No. This is 2 rails.
Yeah, kicking to this bottom rail and then up at the 1.
Bottom rail, side rail, 1 ball. Is that the deuce down there?
It's the deuce on the magic rack.
On the magic rack, yeah, that's right. It's not actually not on the rack. It's sitting
But,
in.
well, you know what I mean. Near the rack. It's the one right next to the cue ball.
Right about there is where she would like to hit. So she can spin off the end rail and come back around that 4 ball to get a peek at the 2.
Now, it's within her right to ask the referee to remove this magic rack.
Yes, it is. She's made. Oh, I thought she made it. Yes, if she was not comfortable with that cue ball traveling out of that divot in the magic rack, she was completely within her right to have Chris come over and take it off. Yeah. Hey. Hi, Allie. How are you? Maybe we'll see her in a couple of weeks if we go to Toledo. Are you going to be in Toledo?
That's the same weekend that we were thinking about doing the Fallen Timbers.
Well, the weekend where we didn't get a response if we could do the Fallen Timbers, I think. No, yeah, Karen's skills are definitely something that nobody can contend. You know, say that they aren't there. You have to acknowledge it. The way this, I mean, when somebody puts in the hours that apparently she has, you can't take that away from man, woman. I don't give a crap. Huh? You can't make that one. Not at this one. How about this?
Is there another NAPT tournament she
know,
might be able to play
It
in?
just so happens that there is. The NAPT has recently signed the contract for their second event.
Is it closer to where she lives?
It is a whole lot closer to where we live, Miss Allie. August 19th through the 21st at Shooter's Bar and Billiards in Grays Lake, Illinois. They're hitting $5,000. But now, Allie, I don't know if you've played yet this season, but you have to be playing in a regional tour to, get that invite. So I hope you've played in the MLRT. I have not played in one this year. I'm hoping to get to the Toledo tournament.
All right, good hit by Naomi. I don't think she's left a shot, at least not an easy shot for Karen. I don't think
You don't think she'll shoot that combination?
she might. That 1-6 combo up in the corner, she might shoot that.
That's what she's looking at.
Was she looking at the
Is she playing the billiard on the 6?
maybe just the
It's
safety?
safe behind the 4 up table. Off the side railing down and behind the 4.
It looks like she's just thinning off the 1.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, the cue ball
Yeah.
up there.
So she's safe behind the.
Behind the 4 is 2.
And
She's there.
that is. Looks like she got her.
Pretty sporty.
She might be able to see it, but that's still a good shot.
Yeah.
Even if she can't see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, put it in your calendar. Go to the NAPT, playnapt.com. It's not up there yet, but it will be. Make sure you've paid your membership so that you can get an invite.
John just played a really nice safety over there. Looks like Brittany just called the 10 in the side, kicking 2 rails at that 3-10 combo.
Oh. I think Naomi was trying to play safe here, and she rubbed a ball and ended up one ball rubbed a ball and ended up coming to this side of the table. And she was expecting it to be over there by the 4, and if it was, she would have had her hooked. Just caught that. I don't remember what ball it was, the 2 or the 8 on the way by. Something's going towards the side. Oh, cue ball. Has she got her hook behind the 7?
No, it's a ball in hand.
Oh, she didn't hit the 3.
No.
I was watching what Karen got here and didn't see the hit.
Wherever the crack between the balls point to, it will go no matter where you hit it. That, when the balls are touching, that is not true. You can change that line by as much as a diamond.
Yeah.
With the with appropriate spin.
Yeah, with throw, you can throw a ball, and it's, if they're there is no crack if they're touching, and you actually want to hit the opposite of what you normally would to push a ball. You can push it in a direction that it wasn't lined up to go. Because it's.
Actually, I don't think he's talking about the combination. I think he's talking about the billiard. The first ball going 90 degrees away from the tangent line of where the balls are touching.
That's a possibility.
But that tangent line can be changed by a lot by hitting with draw or hitting with follow.
Mm-hmm.
It transfers to that first ball, and it can push it forward or pull it back some. It doesn't always come off at an exact 90 degrees to the other ball.
Yeah. So is she going to have to go in between this 8-9 with a little bit of spin to come back up to the 6? Did she call the 6? I mean, I'm sure she did, because
if she's kicking this way, I'm sure she called the 6.
in between the 8-9 and then back up between the 8 deuce. With a little bit of spin. Oh,
A little too much. Just a little too much.
Yeah. Well, I think she thought with the speed that it wasn't going to take quite so much, maybe. Okay, we've got the 1-6 combination coming up here. Now Karen will probably draw back down for this 2. In the side pocket. So put, give herself basically shoot stop, or roll forward or come backward a couple inches for the 4 if she can get straight in on this 2 on the side.
Yeah, it's probably just gonna. Yeah, it's probably gonna drop back for the side. I agree.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of English. Oh,
A little bit more angle than we thought.
yeah. Cut it to the corner or to the side?
Let's see, what's next? The 4? Definitely to the corner, because go to the side, that cue ball's running into that 8 ball.
Yeah. Cut it to the side, it goes towards the 8 ball. Maybe hit the 8, hit the 10, scratch. How come I only see this stuff when I'm sitting over here and I go over there and I'm shooting and I go, how could I possibly see that was going to happen? Nice shot. 4 ball's going to go to the side pocket. Going to be probably a little shoot and stop, or maybe even roll forward just a little bit so that she gets a nice angle on the 7 to be able to come
Yeah,
down.
I don't think that 8 goes by the 9.
It does not.
So what she'll want to do is she'll want to get the cue ball. Ideally, if she could get the cue ball up here somewhere, but she's not. Okay.
No, she's just doing roll it in. She's going to bump off the end rail and come straight back down at the 8. Straight off that tangent line down at the 8. She may even spin it and go to the side rail and come into the 8 to try to get that line to where she doesn't have to try to avoid the 9 ball when she pockets the 8.
Yeah, so coming down this way.
Yeah, and that takes the 9 out of play for playing shape to the 9. Because if you're running into it now, you have to control the cue ball and the 9 to get shape. And I think she's done that just fine. She shouldn't have to run into this 9 here.
Yeah, she can draw this to the side rail and back out. She can either draw it to the rail and back out to the center, or she can just draw it to the rail for the 9 on the same pocket as the 8.
Same pocket. Beautiful angle. Just roll this ball in just a tiny bit above center so that it stays on the tangent line. Goes to the end rail. Nice. This is beyond routine. Close your eyes, turn your head, stick the cue between your legs, behind your back. Left-handed.
I was with you until you said left-handed.
Yeah, Big Poppet is a handy little tool using that where's the cue ball. It's something nice for even intermediate players who may not know those kind of things. Shoot, I played for I don't know how many years before somebody taught me exactly, contact points. I was just going on feel and hitting a million balls. But to actually tell you exactly what point he needed to hit exactly what point, I had no idea. I know I need to hit that ball right there on that side.
So John's in a little bit of a tough spot over there with that 8 ball.
Just cutting inside.
Oh, wow. That was a heck of a try.
Yeah. She hasn't left it. I mean, it's not too easy. It did pop off the rail, but Brittany's going to have to bridge from like the back of the pocket here.
Yeah, I still like her chances from here.
Yeah, I like her chances too, but you saw what it did to her on this table over here. How much it messed with her, just that her tip hitting that edge just a little bit on the pocket. Now, I don't remember
She
if
still made that. She still fired that shot in though.
That's right, she did. So, but it, it did mess with her for, a good minute or so. And this one, she's, like it was a hanger. Straight in shot on the 10.
This one, can she, what is she doing here?
She's playing the
1-6
combination.
combo, okay.
Don't bump the 4 in front of your 3. And then she didn't. Is that the deuce down there by the 10?
That's the deuce down there by the 10?
It
Yes,
most
it is.
certainly is.
So that one ball's frozen on the rail, and that cue ball doesn't have much angle, so she can still get up tables, just got to work a little bit harder to get there.
Score on that back table is 2 apiece.
Oh, just a hair too far.
Oh, wow. 10 ball. No, she's calling
No,
it 2
she
in the
just called it
side.
2 in the corner.
Corner. Yeah, whatever it is. That
The
pocket
hole.
right there. That one right there on her left.
That hole in the rail.
Hey, I knew the difference between left and right that time.
Who's left?
Karen's. That's what it was because it wasn't mine. That's why I knew. Which one's at 6?
That's
That
good
deuce
shot.
hold up and it stopped just soon enough to leave the 8 ball right between the cue and this the deuce, the 2.
I thought I got down and squinted at the balls a lot.
Well, there's been several times where Naomi was, it's that close of can I see the edge of the ball.
It's not even a game of millimeters anymore. Now it's a game of microns.
Yeah, width of a paper. To just rub that 8 on the way by. Oh,
This is perfectly fine. Shoot and stop and
shoot and stop, cut the 4 in and
cut the 4 and let it come around 2 rails towards the 7. Is that what you're going to say?
yeah. See, I call this a whip shot, and so I said a couple of times already this weekend. John Schmidt calls it almost like a flick shot when you're coming around.
Just flick it in.
But I call it a whip when you can come around table like that.
Just to the rail and back out to the center.
Nice shot. Just pull it back a little bit and play the 10 in the other corner.
Yep. To the rail and back out again.
And does she need to use the rail?
This one, I'm pretty sure she does, yes.
Yep, and she did. You are correct. You got the angle right.
Thank you.
Here, you're welcome. I didn't mean to make that noise with the first clap when I touched my hands together. I was trying to just real easy golf clap.
Golf clap.
Can't do a pool clap. I don't have my pool cue in here.
Tap, tap, tap.
Uh-huh. We want to think Breaker Sky Lounge for hosting this event, stepping up to the plate, being the first one.
Absolutely.
Shauna and her staff has been awesome.
Yep, it's a beautiful place. We've been having a good time here.
And you don't have to come here and just play pool. They've got a boatload of big screen TVs. Come have some food, a drink, chill with your friends, watch some sports on TV.
Sing karaoke.
Sing karaoke. They've got dart boards. They've got a golf machine back there. They've got a dance floor, lots of lights going on.
And 13 9-foot gold crowns with Simonis that are well maintained.
Yes, they are. They're very well maintained. I think Karen just looked over at Chris. She wants this rack removed. Chris expertly extracts it.
Like it was never there. Can she just bank the 1 and freeze the cue ball on the 8? Is that 9 ball going to jump up in the way?
It's a possibility if it's banking it out, and she'd have to pull it back a little bit to freeze it on the 8.
Yeah, but just a little.
Might be what she's doing.
That is what she's doing.
But
You don't want to make it
is
though.
going in the hole though.
Did not want to make it.
And I think Naomi's going to walk over here and look at this deuce.
Right now she's clarifying what the rule is.
Yep, but she has the option. Yeah, it's an illegal. She called safe. She did not call the. Yeah, and because she pocketed the ball, it's an illegally pocketed ball.
Yep.
And apparently Chris does not agree with that, and that's what. Or maybe she's looking to see if she wants to shoot it. Nope, she's going to let Karen shoot it. She walked away. She was looking to see if she could see it at all.
Yeah, she was just checking before passing
Yeah,
it.
well, especially with the proximity to the 10, you want to see if you can see the edge of that. But
Karen looks a little unhappy.
BCAPL referee, who is the head ref and training ref, he does the physics portion of the refs training for the BCA. Clarified that rule for us earlier. Was it today or yesterday?
Yes, it was today or yesterday.
Yes.
Glad I could help.
Yep. Know what you mean, Allie. She doesn't like it either, apparently.
She doesn't like the magic rack?
That's isn't that what that is? Sticking your tongue out.
Looks like she's just going to tie up the 4 ball behind the 6-7.
Yeah, because there is no billiard really available from the 1 to the 10.
So she might be able to go for some type of 3 foul here. With
Yeah,
that 4 ball
there
messed
is
up
that
like
too.
that.
I think that might be a little bit of a stretch. Somebody said that they think that Karen could play the freezer 7-8 1 hole.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen Karen play one pocket, so I wouldn't know
Yeah,
what a
but
fair game would be.
I don't think.
And because I have never seen her play one pocket, she probably doesn't play a lot of one pocket.
Yeah, Scott is one of the best one pocket players in the country, and
Uh-oh, this is leaked out.
yeah, I wouldn't. One, I think she would need more than one ball. So maybe her snooker background makes it easier for her. Ellie, that is Brittany Bryant and Ja Lee. They're playing for 4th place.
So now Karen gets his cluster of balls back in her face.
She's just going to put the 2 back in there with that ugly mess.
And she kicked at that 2 ball and kind of sucked that cue ball back in behind that 4-6. There's that 2 ball sticking out a little bit too far. Might be a little too far out.
She's coming 1 rail behind this. She's going to try and kick and stick, I think. She thought it was going to come back in there behind that. I think this rack's going to take a little while now.
She might be going for this billiard on this 10 now because of that 4 ball.
Bank the 2 back up table. She didn't call it. She's looking.
I haven't seen her call anything, so she might just be playing
She
safe.
might just flat out playing the 3.
The 3?
Or the 3, the deuce, whatever. I'm so just, my brain is gone. Done, tired. Coffee. Or Dr. Pepper. There's caffeine in this too, right? Can I get an IV? Jennifer Beretta, if that is who you're referring to, did not play in this tournament. If you'd like to know who did, you can go check out the brackets at playnapt.com.
Yep. We also have a list of players on our Facebook page.
Yes, we do.
Although you'd have to scroll down to the bottom after a lot of posts to get to it, though.
Yeah, I did post that, all of that. And it is also, there is a list of confirmed players on the NAPT website, because that's where I got that list from. All right, she's calling it in the corner. Oh no.
Oh, and look at this 310.
No, then, well, she
This
can
is
shoot
trouble.
yeah, she's not going to go.
That 4 ball's still messed up.
Yeah. Yep, there she goes. She's like, I want to be
Yeah.
right about there.
No, right, no,
Yep,
right
no,
here.
right.
No, right here. Okay, no. Hold on, I was gonna.
She's doing that. All I can see now is that blue dot on the.
She had the cue ball right here, right?
Right there on her back.
Right there in the back. I want to see if she puts the cue ball right where she had it. That's where she had her cue ball, right?
Yeah, pretty close. And then, you know,
See
with
if
this
she-
ball in hand, the 2 off of the rail, it's a lot easier for her to get that cue up there. Right. Oh. She's within one not even a whole revolution of the ball of getting there. Ja just missed the, like the 1 ball. No, I need to sleep to get my brain back. We are not morning people, and we've been running off of like 4 and 5 hours of sleep all weekend.
Oh.
Huh? She
Didn't leave anything too easy for Naomi. Again, got to get down and squint. Because she's always just looking at the edge of a ball.
A lot of times this match, she has just been looking at the edge of a ball. You know, even when Karen misses, she's almost, you know, just about got her handcuffed.
Yep. That would have been nice if that cue ball would have slowed down a little.
Demo.
So I was thinking, but I didn't want to sound quite so cheesy. Like always riding the cheese.
Yeah, well, she would have called it, and she did not call it. Yeah. There will be no squinting to look between these two balls.
No, now she's squinting to see if there's a gap between the 3 and the rail.
Yeah, but if you kick it in, what reward do you get? I think I'd kick the other rail.
You know, Naomi's going to watch this video, and then now she's going to be real self-conscious. She's never going to squint again. I'm not going to squint. People are going to make fun of me. We're not making fun of you.
No. It's nice that she, you know, it's nice to have the eyes that you can still see that.
Yeah. Your eyesight's way better than mine. That's
I'd have
for sure.
to put on my glasses and get out a magnifying glass. It was 2 apiece just a little bit ago. I can find out for you, or I can send
let
somebody.
me go check the score.
Could you please?
Sure.
Kevin's going to go run and get that score for you, Peter. Yeah, again, another save. And you know, you're not going to. I don't think you're ever going to see either one of these girls going for. Really going after it, because that 4, 6, 7 is just ugly. Although there is, if you can get to this this upper rail here, you could then off of the 4 at the 6 and bring the cue ball back down table.
The score is currently 3-2 in favor of Brittany. Oh. I'm shocked she missed that 7.
She must have heard you say her name. You're talking way too loud.
I am? I'm sorry.
I can't even hear you when I'm standing right up here when I don't have my headset on.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
That was a nice kick. They're still messing around with this 3 ball.
I'm not going to say what Naomi was just doing.
No. Do you want to go have a Cliff Bar? Maybe that'd give you a little energy and we'd both get our brains back if one of us does. Oh.
No, I want to watch this match. I'm not going anywhere.
I do too. Not a problem, Peter. That's why we're here. We want to cover this tournament, not just put a camera up and let you watch the people playing. Yeah, no, they don't. But you know, I said if you get somebody on 2 with this, like I think Naomi may have been going for it. You thin the 4 and bring the cue ball a couple of rails back down table.
Exactly.
The 4 stays right in there with the behind. You know, it actually pushes in behind the 7 a little bit more, kicks the 6 out, opens it up for you to run out if you get ball in hand.
Or at least you're making them kick at it and they're going to hit it and break it out. So yeah, so it doesn't do a whole lot of good to be playing safe on the 3. I mean, they don't want to give the other person the shot on the 3 because the person who gets the shot on the 3 gets to play safe on that 4.
Gets to break it out with the open it up with the opportunity to further run out. Yes, the only other issue here is the 8-5. And if you've got ball in hand on the 4, you're going to drop on the proper side of the 5.
Yeah, and it does look to me that the 5 does go past the 8 into this corner. It looks to me like there's room, so I don't think the 5 is really a problem.
Yeah, this is a nice little chess match they got going on this rack. And, I think it should serve to a lesson with a lot of people that, just because you can see a ball does not mean you have to pocket it.
And this is where she did not want to be.
No.
You don't want to be the one kicking up this 4 to break it out.
No. And I don't think that 4-6 it's wired into the end rail. It's not wired anywhere else. She may want Chris to come over and watch this.
Actually, that 4-7 might be dead to the corner.
Oh, Jaw's got a hell of a break. I said that little lady has a hell of a break. Yes, she does. She's a hell of a player, too.
Yes,
2 rails into the 4?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. 2 rails into the 4. Is that
Does the
4-7?
7
It might. It's close.
Did she call it?
I don't think so. I think she's just playing safe. I think she's just soft. No, that's no rail.
No rail?
No rail. Here's that Paris song.
Suddenly transported to Paris. Thank you, Peter. Yep. You are listening to Kevin and Sherry Ross. We are the owners, operators of Railbirds Productions.
That would be us. That was unfortunate that she had to run into that 10.
Anybody who is new in our chat room, the match you are watching is the point match on this front table here. The back table is Brittany Bryant versus Ja Lee, and they are playing for 4th place. Winner of that match will play the loser of this match.
And if you are new here, if you're coming into the middle of this match, you can rewind back to the beginning of the match and beyond.
Absolutely. You can go back 4 hours. Hover your mouse over the screen, and right about where our little bar or rail line runs across the screen, there will be a red progress bar, and you can drag it back up to 4 hours. Point matches, the winner side finals. These are the last 2, because this is a double elimination tournament. You have to be beat twice to be out. These are the last 2 girls who have not been beat yet.
The point match is another term for hot seat match, King of the Hill, winner side finals, what have you.
See, all this terminology. That's why I want to have our terminology dictionary.
And yes, what people call the winner side finals, it's kind of a regional thing. Different regions of the country call it different things.
Yep. So people call it the
Coast,
chair.
Yeah, West Coast point match is pretty popular.
Yeah, it was in Florida too, when we lived there. Yeah, point match, hot seat. Some people just flat out call it the chair. Yeah. So this is the winner side finals.
Now let's just say that. Can she double bank that 6 ball out of there, like between 9, 8, and leave the cue ball behind the 10? She was trying to get that 6 ball behind the 10. Did not go according to plan.
Yes, when you win, they call it the chair, and so that you would then means the match you would be playing for the chair. King of the Hill.
That's what they called it in Orlando a lot. It was King of the Hill.
Uh-huh.
I didn't actually hear point match until we moved out west.
Apparently Brittany has just made a nice shot on the other table over there and we missed it.
And she's hooked.
She knew as soon as she shot it, but she's let go of the back of her cue and this
Well,
is the
I have photographic evidence that Karen does jump the ball. So she might jump this.
no. Yes, Linda Shea is the event coordinator. Not sure if she's still around.
Brittany just fouled, gave job on hand.
No.
Good hit, but she's not going to be happy with that.
Yeah, it was a legal hit, and she's left Naomi with a twist, though, and sometimes that can be a real backbreaker. We leave it on the view most of the time with both tables, but we are streaming and commentating this front match here, and if there is a time when the player is in the way and we can't see what they're shooting, we are going to go to that other view.
So this 8 ball is frozen on the rail, so I don't think she's going to be banking this.
No. You thin off of the left side of it there and go back over behind the 10.
That's what it looks like she's doing. She's behind the 10.
She's behind the 10. Nope, Karen can see it. You can tell from the other view she can see it. She can see it to make it.
It's a long shot, thin cut, but it is makeable.
Well, and it's also, I think she has more opportunity of leaving a safe if she tries to cut this ball in.
Overcut it.
Oh, and she's gonna scratch. Oh,
No,
goodness.
leave it safe.
I
She's
told
playing,
you she was gonna leave it safe.
she was playing safe the whole time.
I gotta say though, this is the most I've ever been able to read Karen Corr in a match. And it's got to be just the lack of playing. I wanted to turn away, so, but this is the most I have ever been able to read emotions off of this woman.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, it is. It's just a simple lack of not competing.
8 ball straight up the center of the table. No, I think she was,
She was
going for it.
going for it, and the backup
And
safety.
Back. I keep thinking that they're going for these shots and really just playing safe the whole time.
No, well, and you know what? You were right. You're going to have even more evidence of it.
Oh, here comes the jump shot.
Karen's going to get her jump cue. Cut it in and come a couple of rails around and play the 9 ball, or do you play the? I always end up hitting it fat, so I like calling the bank. I'm too scared that if I try to cut it in, I'm going to completely miss it and give up ball in hand. So you hit a little fat, you bank it down table.
There you go. Jump shot from Karen Corr. It's the second
Oh,
one.
she almost drilled it.
The second jump shot I've ever seen from her.
This one, if it gets down there, she's left this tough. All right. Naomi's got a shot.
The long almost straight in.
Is she cutting this the other way again?
Is this going to end up safe again?
It is.
No. Well,
It's not a straight in, shot. If anything, I think she's going to have to bank this. I don't think she can see it to cut it in.
I'm pretty sure she can see it to cut it in.
Mhm. She could. Speared it.
Players on the other table are on break.
Yep, Josh just hitting some practice shots. Nice little pop out over for this 10.
And should Karen successfully pot this ball, she'll go up 5-0.
When she does.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if, not when. I'm not falling for that.
No. She's about that tall.
What'd you say?
Somebody wanted to know how tall Karen is. She's about that tall.
She is exactly tall enough so that her feet reaches the ground.
It's a good thing, man. God. Yeah, she's got that. Yeah, she played snooker over in Ireland. That's what they play over there. They came over here because, I think there isn't a whole lot of women that compete over there in the snooker event. Everybody was coming over here for the WPBA. The WPBA was hot when she came over here. Allison had been over here for a few years, burning it up, winning everything. And Karen and Allison used to go, they had many matches back over in Europe, too.
Karen says, I want some of that money.
Yeah, Karen's like, shoot, I'm going to go get me some, too.
Get you some.
Uh-huh.
Now, can she make that one?
Where's Ireland? Ireland. It's a small little island country
It's across the pond from America.
from America.
Yes, that is right. A person's height is roughly equivalent to their wingspan.
Huh? Yes, she did. She got her some and then some. And some more after that.
Want some? Get some. Got
She
some?
says-
Get some more.
Yeah, she says, come and try to take it. I dare you.
Nice shot, and ended up with a really nice shot on this 3.
Yes, she did. Punch this forward.
Yeah, just stop shot.
It looks like she's got just a tiny bit of angle where she's going to punch it forward a little bit. Pop it off the rail just a little bit. Leave yourself the angle for the 7 to get to the 8. And she can either take the angle to above it or below it. I think I'd like the angle below it because of the 9 ball. So she may try to drag this down the rail a little bit. Nope, she's taking the above.
Now, does that 8 go by the 10? If it does, then she'll go to the side rail for the 8 in that bottom right corner, or on bottom left on your view here. I think the 8 goes by the 10. So she'll go to the rail between the 9 and the rail. 8 in the bottom right corner. Perfect. And Brittany's back. Broke dry.
Nope, no Allison. There is a list of the entrants on the Play NAPT. That's Play N as in North, A, P as in Pool, T.com.
When you said N as in North, I thought you were going to spell out each letter
No.
of NAPT. N as in North, A as in America, P as in Pool, T as in Tour.
Only the ones that may sound like other letters. But that's what it stands for. Yeah, I'll go check that. I know it was 3-3 the last time Kevin went over there, and there's been at least one game, maybe 2 since then. And then they took a break.
It was 3-2 when I went over there.
3-2 when you went over there. Okay.
Is that ball going to get there? Yeah,
It
it got there.
is.
Yep, it got there.
I'll go over and check to make sure that's correct, but I don't know. Maybe Jazz is watching it all, so he knows what's going on. 6-0. My favorite Who's Your song is playing. I'm going to go over here and check this score and see that they're right. Everybody's, people are wanting to keep up on both matches, and I don't blame them. There's 2 good matches going on here right now.
Yes, there are. If you wanted to watch some good pool, you've come to the right place.
Yeah. If you can't be here, you can at least watch.
cheer for your favorite player. See if she gives these a good whack.
Of course she does. That was the hesitated follow. I like that one on the 9-ball break sometimes. It hits it and then goes through and splatters them again. I really like seeing that one from the overhead view, too. Hit the splatter the rack twice.
Yeah, maybe at our next tournament, we'll be able to get the overhead camera working. We usually have an overhead camera, just couldn't get it to cooperate here.
Yeah. Well, they don't have those rigid bars between the lights here. They're literally hanging from their electric cords, like a pendant, like a regular pendant light would. And so it's hard to put extra weight and stuff on it, because they're free hanging. It's real easy for them to move. The players bump them. And
All right, she's called the one in this to the right corner.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So she's going for a jump cue. All right, I think she just called the 2-ball in that upper right corner. So she's left Karen a long shot on this 2, thin cut. She'll probably make it, but it's not an easy shot. She probably should just a hair of left English to come back to the side of the table that she's on for the 4-ball. Oh, she came inside that 4-ball. That was risky, but it turned out really nice. And from here, this is not looking so good for Naomi.
That score was corrected. It is 4-3 over there in favor of Jolly.
4-3, okay. So it was 3-2 favor of Brittany when I was there, so Jolly has won 2 in a row
Yes.
since then.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And so if Karen gets out here, we're going to have a little bit of a break. We can just... I'm glad his camera wasn't on there. We should probably get him to put that away. You want to grab it?
Oh, is that Lou's
That's
tripod?
Lou's stuff, yeah. Yeah, it's not her fault. It shouldn't be laying out like that. Well, thank you very much, Ryan. We greatly appreciate it. Like all the feedback we're getting from everybody this weekend. Also, don't forget that if there's anything you've missed this weekend, all of these matches are going to be broken up into individual recordings and put back up on YouTube. So you don't have to go and scroll through 9, 10, 12 hours of pool to find the match you want to watch. Just put it away. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for subscribing, Peter. Yeah, the camera shook. There's somebody's got stuff that's laying up against the bar over here, and it was knocked down, and it hit our light stand that the camera is mounted to, and it happened actually twice. Naomi is giving her this game. Very nice playing. And yeah, I'm saying, Naomi was struggling a little bit in this match, but I don't think the score really reflects the play. Sometimes that happens. Somebody may struggle a tiny bit, but she wasn't struggling so much of a 7-0 score. She just happens to be playing an extremely experienced, tough opponent who will capitalize, 90% of the time on every opportunity you give her.